I am not gonna lie. It has been a hot minute since I have fired up my camera, and it's been even longer since I fired up a drone. That was not according to plan. So I had this master game plan that I was gonna every week on Thursday or Friday release a video, and it would have me doing some flying and then maybe some life lesson that pertained to some of the flying that I did. Like maybe it was imposter syndrome, thinking that you're not as good as you really are, stuff like that. Well, here I'm in Virginia. We had a hurricane come through, and then work has been crazy, which is good. I mean, it's awesome because it's always good to be employed and to have a lot of work to do. But it's left me asking a question, and that question is when do you say no? So here's what I'm gonna do. I haven't flown in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna put some flight footage right about here.
My dear friend, where have you been? Where have you gone? What did you win? Someone there, are you listening? Is it too late? My dear friend, we felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost? We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast.
I want to talk about saying no, because saying no is perhaps one of the most crucial skills that anybody can develop. It's also incredibly difficult to develop. Most of us by default don't know when to say no. We don't know when to say no to people. We don't know when to say no to our jobs. We don't know when to say no to a hobby. We don't know when to say no to so many things. And what happens when you don't say no is that, you've got this much space that you can do something in, and all of a sudden you've said yes to this much. And that is not ideal. Case in point, if you always say no to your job and you go do your hobby, which might be flying, then you either need to make your hobby your job, or you're not gonna have a job for very long. That's a problem. But there's other ways that we need to say no as well. A lot of times we need to say no to give ourselves personal space, right? Like, I have a family, I have a job, I have friends, I have a hobby. There's all these things that I need to keep, these balls in the air that I need to keep going at the same time. And if I say yes to everything, there's actually not enough of me to go around to actually keep all the balls in the air. And so eventually something hits the ground, whether it be a piece of work that I needed to do, or maybe I don't keep a promise to one of my kids, which is just, I hate when that happens. There also is a big deal about saying no so that you make some personal space for yourself. So, if you're always out serving other people, sometimes it's good to recoup and reinvigorate yourself by saying, no, I'm not going to spend time with all these other people or do all these other things. I'm going to commit time to myself. Saying no gives you the space to say yes to the things that are important. And even though the thing that you say no to may not, it probably is important, because quite frankly, why would you consider saying yes to it unless you felt it was important? But by saying no to things, you give those things that are the most important parts of your life the chance to grow. And that's all I want to say. Sometimes you got to say no. It's not easy. It's going to be disappointing to people. But it is an essential skill to growing as a person and to growing in areas that you're interested in. So go out tomorrow, say no to something. It doesn't have to be major. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be. But try saying no to something that you would normally just immediately say yes to. And see what happens when you kind of ruthlessly prioritize the things that you need to do, and leave room to say no. That's it. I'm Mike. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, I am going to say no to one thing in the very near future, which is no to everything but flying. I need to get out and fly. I need to get out and have a great time. Anyways, that's it. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.